So this is going to be an unusual video. It's going to be a half commentary, half, like review, whatever you call it, on just Halo YouTubers in general. Now, I want to say that they aren't the worst people, or bad at least. I just have different or radicalized views of them personally. I don't like all of them, but that doesn't mean I hate them. And this is coming from someone who is genuinely an open-minded person and has at least watched like one or two videos from them. So in this video, I'm going to focus on the content creators themselves instead of the fans and the communities, because oh boy, if we ever do that, we'd be here all day, and I got something to say about these people and the trolls that fall. Again, this is not a ranking video, so without further ado, let's get right into it. So, Installation 00, he is a very chill and informative, lore historian person. His videos are always thought-provoking, and in the sense of, going to a college lecture and, hearing someone give, a cool, TED Talk or whatever on something within the Haloverse. He's more objective than biased, so there's, no negative stigma means compared to, others. Overall, he's a pretty cool channel, so I definitely recommend him. Now, Halo Follower, he used to be one of the main channels to get the latest, Halo news, media, circa 2010. I forgot what happened with him and why there was a fallout with him in the community. I think there was, a controversy about, someone not being paid. Nowadays, he just makes questionable animations, and that's as subtle as I can get. Is there anything and why does he sound almost like late night gaming, to be honest? They both sound similar, but I really don't have too much to say about Halo Follower. He's just there. Oh boy, what a shame. Mint Blitz, I'm very disappointed in you these past few years. You see, I used to be an active watcher before and after Infinite released, but since then, it's just been non-stop, godforsaken negative shit. And it's always about some dumb leak rumor that, legit never happens. Now, I want to get this out. I don't hate the guy. I just hate how he farms the channel every day for those YouTube bucks, and pretty much sacrificing the integrity and good faith within the Halo community, no matter how skillful he is in the game. I will give him some credit, though. He has changed somewhat and actually did some research, criticizing Microsoft on why Halo is the state it is today, rather than just, ad hominem or keep blaming the company devs. Overall, just not my most liked channel ever, and it's disappointing to see someone like him just do this while everybody blindly watches. Nick, on the other hand, is actually a breath of fresh air. He doesn't make content drama, news, or anything evangelical. Instead, he's a very laid-back, chill guy who makes fun content. He actively streams every day on Twitch, and it's really cool to hang out. I really think he's generally one of the better Halo YouTubers these days to watch. Just like Nick, Footed Ghost, again, is just generally one of the most chill and informative creators out there. He doesn't focus on personal bias against Halo Studios or Microsoft, but instead reports news or updates. A very small channel, underrated. Go check him out. Vengeful Videm is one of the more creative Halo YouTubers and just focuses on reporting unique content like dig sites and mods within the community. His name and icon is very Sangheili based, so if you like that kind of appeal, then go right ahead. Again, no drama, and he has a cool voice. Vernisage is legitimately one of the coolest and most talented artists on the platform. I love his redesigned videos containing both Halo and Star Wars together, along with other IP. Again, he doesn't focus on news or drama or any BS within the Halo community. He's just here to have fun and draw art. I would highly recommend checking out Vernisage. I really adore him on his Halo 4 and 5 video, why they were good in their own details, the environment, the armor design, and all that. Halo Canon, I haven't seen or heard a lot of videos about this channel. I think it's pretty much the same par with Installation 00, where in terms of lore and everything, like, they cover, like, Halo canon, whatever is going on. I'd say not too shabby as a channel. Ultimate Halo, aside from one of the coolest names ever and being voiced by Jeff Steitzer, the multiplayer voice announcer, it's really cool to get that kind of recognition. I think this channel focuses on mod showcases, Halo Infinite, and other curating content. Which, speaking of, I think the guy behind this channel, Fletch, recently got married. So congratulations, man. I'm really happy to hear that. I wish you best of luck and good endeavors in the future, man. Late night gaming can be a mixed bag within the community. I've grown to appreciate and respect his content. He does a lot of like very cool evolution videos, whether it's like characters or weapons, ladders, even fusion coils, which is pretty funny. I recommend his other channel, Warthog Podcast. It's very throwback to like Halo 2 days of just like discussing in the space. On the quick side note, over the years he's grown to be very open-minded and grounded within the community, which is neat because he used to kind of be on just like the hate bandwagon train with Infinite and just like trashing on it like every 5 seconds. He's not very negative, which is a good thing because all of the other channels I'm about to discuss here or have been discussed have been very negative. Okay, I know this is a cheat card, and he's practically a joker because he does share some intriguing thoughts on games he's played. He can also create some divisive opinion arguments, which can either make or break your perception of him. For instance, when Halo Infinite came out, he liked the game, actually. He thought it was pretty awesome, but pretty average. But with the controversies and setbacks within the games, he's, like, changed his mind recently a while before coming back a few years later, like circa 2023, to say he likes the game again. What I like to discuss is, because of this caused a lot of hatred and negativity towards him. Like, imagine changing your opinion on a video game. Am I right, fellas? Hey, what's with those tomatoes? No, don't throw those at me. Anyway, the only thing that makes him stand out from the others is his use of memes and comedy to keep the channel entertaining. Even if you don't agree with his takes, he does keep the videos, like, very energetic and very, like, uplifting. Okay, look, just like Mint Blitz, this man has produced some disappointments, and I disconnected from him a lot. Like, I used to watch him for a while and followed him up with the Halo TV Season 2 show, which I thought he was very open-minded and entertaining at least. I personally stopped because of his Bungie fanboyism, which, however, I like to recall, I think he recently changed because of the controversies with Marathon and Destiny, that he's no longer, quite content on being a Bungie fanboy. I just think he's too much of a purist when it comes to Halo, and that really irks me because I think being a fan doesn't mean having to, like, overly criticize or be 100% negative just because the devs didn't do what you wanted or expected. And this is coming from a change on my perception on how to enjoy video games rather than just, breaking down every single good thing within Halo. I will give him credit, though. He does have a good following on anything horror, whether it's The Flood or Resident Evil or zombies. It's just really cool to see someone focused on that content rather than, handle drama or bad gaming news. General Kid is one of the most creative people of YouTube. He always does videos like thinking outside the box, and that nobody else has done. Like different point of views and cutscenes, out of bounds, finding secrets, or doing some cool tech. He also focuses on mods and stats similar to late night gaming, which is pretty cool. Overall, one of the more niche, unappreciated guys. Meeting in Between is a new recent channel. Last year has practically become the same age as I am. He provides insightful videos and interviews with prominent figures in the Halo community. He's very bright, optimistic, and also a therapist himself, which is neat. But if there's one thing I'm disappointed in him is that he's interviewed Marty O'Donnell before, which sucks because anybody who follows Marty is heavily evangelized and pretty much divides the Halo community because of like again, it's the purism, like me versus that, like you against us or whatever, and just like his huge egocentric personality in politics. So just be careful if you watch the interview. Overall, not a bad channel. Classic Halo commentary is again another new person in the community. He's heavily commentary focused and rather akin to the old fan base of the Bungie side of people. I mean, he's not a bad person. Just ask the people that follow him, and his takes are too purists, which also irks me. For instance, he says he hates Halo 4, but he never specifies why, and it's just frustrating to learn, like, without provoking him. He also does like Halo Infinite in some areas, like the skewer and like the game ideas, just not too much of a modern fan. His commentaries are also on like relatable everyday struggles people face. They're very motivational and grounded. My only gripe with him is his opinions on Halo because of the age gap. I mean, he's far more older than I am, and while we do agree things on like in Halo in general, he's just not very keen on 4 or 5 or Infinite, which sucks because it's like gatekeeping, you know, and it's practically missing out half the other experience. Sorry, man. Not saying I don't like you. I just wish we could agree on more things, you know. Oh boy, this man is quite the doozy. On one hand, he is entertaining with his personality. On the other, he can sometimes be really harsh and overcritical on Halo in the community. That isn't to say he's like a bad guy, you know, but rather he just has a more cynical approach. I watched his videos back in 2022, and then he stopped for a while because of real life stuff. He came back, but he still seemed to have like that old mindset when Halo Infinite was like certainly different now than it was. On the bright side, he has a second channel where he drives and discusses cars, which I think is alright if you're into that. Finally, we've come to another channel that recently moved up since last year, and I've talked to this guy personally before. He's not really bad, and he's also as bright as a Halo fan as I am. However, he can sometimes be a purist, and that really irks me uncomfortably. Like, okay, I get that being a Halo fan is caring for the franchise, but with these channels and everybody being a purist, can we like stop for a minute and consider that everything is a setback or a fault isn't entirely a bad thing? Like, sure, companies and publishers make mistakes or weird decisions, but come on, guys, it's just a video game. Honestly, that's just my gripes with his opinions. They are sometimes just too purist and perfectionist, you know, like I was growing up. But I wish he would chill sometimes and not see everything as the end of the world factors. Other than that, like, the guy is very hilarious. He's active within the community. He usually avoids the toxicity that is Twitter. He's not too much of a doom and gloomer guy. His chat and Discord can be crazy sometimes, and yeah, that's pretty much about him. So that's pretty much it for the video. This is really long, going on in like 15 minutes enough. I just wanted to make sure I hit every single recognizable Halo YouTubers. Like, if there's some missing or not mentioned that you recognize, like, feel free to comment below and tell me who they are. Again, it's a big platform with a lot of people, with a lot of common views and everything. We all have our differences. We all have our different beliefs, you know, on how Halo should be. Some could be really negative and, like, downright a mood killer, while others are, like, really positive and just really fun. I wanted to take this time just to get this on my chest. Like, again, I know I've made, like, 3 Halo commentary videos in the past week, and it's just really unexpected, but I really just wanted to express my view, like, my ideas, you know, my thoughts out there, and just to get to, like, understanding within the community, you know, because I feel like we're living in quite a tumultuous and weird changing times, like the leadership at Halo Studios and Microsoft and anything. But yeah, guys, that's about it. Another Halo commentary video. Let me know what you think below. Have you watched any of these guys? What do you think of their channels? Who's your least favorite channel? Who's your most liked channel? Do you have any gripes with them? Be sure to leave in the comments below. And with that, guys, I'll be seeing you later. I'll definitely try to stay on track with the next week video on covering the next Halo Infinite Operation event. But other than that, yeah, this has been Woodscup, and I'll see you guys later.